your host of the Hidden Shoes channel. Anyway, I thought I'd do a live tonight. I'm out here riding Beauty. Beautiful out here. I think we got rain coming in. It's about time. Getting a little dry. Should be seeing a little bit more green this spring, being how warm it's been. Anyway, so I'm out here on a ride, enjoying myself. You know, when some people clock in, we'll start talking about the subject of today, which is, if you could go anywhere in time, where would it be? Quite obvious where I would go spend my time. But anyway, we'll wait for a few people to get in here so we can start chatting. Oh, there's one. Anyway, I'm out on a ride today, enjoying myself. Figured we'd talk about if you could go anywhere in time, where would it be? And of course, mine would be back in the time, the Old West. Oh, living out here during the Old West would have been awesome. Yeah, a little rough, but awesome. Definitely don't have the control over them like they don't have the control over us now. But yeah, I don't know if you can see them birds. Anyway, it is in the mountains, but it will be one day. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, if I could sit there and go back to the Old West, before electricity, before automobiles, that's where I would be. Out here, let's listen. It's so quiet. All you hear is me. I mean, look at this. Nothingness except wheat fields and cornfields around. There's a windbreak. By the way, oh yeah, lots of wildlife out here. But if I could sit there and go back in time, that's where I would go. Have my horses, have my homestead. I wouldn't be an outlaw or nothing like that. But I would be living free. So that's the way it was meant to be. That's why the Indians understood it so much. They had their horse, they had their air in their lungs, and they didn't have nobody messing with them. They actually depended on themselves to survive. But oh yeah, I love it out here. This is my Beauty. Nice strong horse, believe me. You know you got power between your legs when you're riding her. So but anyway, just imagine what it was like in the Old West, traveling thousands of miles. Oh, a wagon train, being a wagon train master, and spending all year going to one coast, coming back the other way. I mean, just adventure after an adventure, I think. I love it. You know, that's one thing about a mountain man. They were lone wolves, but just think of the travel. Imagine knowing the course from St. Louis back then to San Francisco. You know, you knew every rock, every corner you took and stuff. That's crazy back then. But a wagon master would have been a cool job. Probably would have been a little stressful having to deal with people that probably weren't used to having, I don't know, trying to make everybody happy like that. That had to have been a hard trip. Over here where I live, there's a sign saying that 20,000 people died on the Oregon Trail. Yeah, 2 people for every mile. No, 20 people, I'm sorry. 20 people for every mile. You know, that's definitely, if you're doing that and you know the odds, you know, people lost their kids and stuff, that's definitely trying to go to a better life. Anyway, it would have been great. You know, I think I would have got, there wouldn't have been a problem there. I went over to other countries, never had a problem getting along with them. And since I would have cherished the freedom that they were all experiencing, I would have wanted to be one of them. Kind of like Dances with Wolves, you know what I'm saying? out in the middle of there, nowhere. Yeah, Sedgwick. Fort Sedgwick. Sedgwick's just 20 miles from here. Yes, man. You know, I was watching The Breakfast Club today. I was thinking of Emilio Estevez as Billy the Kid. You know, he played a good Billy the Kid. Hey, did you see the size of them chickens? Anyway, but that movie was so cool. Well, I don't know. It was just perfect. They had a good cast and stuff. And Emilio Estevez played a dang good job of it. So, but yeah. And the freedom you feel on you. Like say, if you're in a city right now, you're hearing those sirens and stuff like that. I don't know how you do it. Look at just nobody around. And this is more populated than where I came from. Where I did come from the ranch, there's maybe one person for every 20 square miles. It's a little bit more than that here, but the county I live in still only has less than 2,000 people in it. That's why when people talk about these towns that are 10,000 people, they call them little towns and stuff. It's like, boy, if you lived out here, 10,000 people would be a big city. I don't even know where. I suppose you'd have to go to Denver would be the closest, or Sterling. I guess they probably have Sterling, Colorado. They probably have over 10,000 people, and I'm not sure. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But anyway, just lovely out here. She's throwing her head. She wants to go. One thing when I ride my horses, I don't walk much. They're used to moving and stuff. She don't like this walking stuff, but too bad. We just went 3.5 miles real fast. So she's just gonna have to hold on. But always wanted a beauty. And I got one. Got her for real cheap because she had some bad habits. One of her worst habits was always wanting to turn around and stuff. And she never got that way with me. You know, that's one thing people talk about horses. Well, that horse was doing what it wanted to. Well, then you weren't doing, then the horse was dominating you, and that was the problem. Let me flip this camera around once. There I am. Oh, I think I'll join you in the Wild West. Sounds good. I tell you what. Hey, just imagine, you know, I'm not big on government control, okay? You know, back then you went to prison and stuff. When you got out of prison, they told you, well, you ate your horse, but here's your gun, okay? Which wouldn't have been a good thing to hear, but anyway, yeah. Beauty is quite the thing. So, but I'm loving it out here. Almost nice living in a stress-free area. See, nobody, nothing. I guess I got power lines. Shows me I'm still in civilization. But yeah, my closest neighbor is 2 miles away from my house. So I don't have to deal with any neighbors. Cars, not many cars go by. It's kind of out here by myself, just the way I like it. So anyhow, yeah, I'm doing these shorts. I'm trying to get my channel to grow. So if you are on here, please hit the like and subscribe button. Do that YouTube-y stuff. Get the message out. I'd appreciate it. You know, there's enough censorship in the world, and we all need each other's help, just like they're dealing with with those down south with the weather and stuff. So keep the truth going. I hope we get a bunch of rain. It'll be greener and green if it rains. I mean, look at this wheat field. This is terrible. This is beyond terrible. You ain't gonna get no type of wheat crop here this year. It was so dry last year, the stuff didn't come up. This is winter wheat. The stuff didn't come up. And you see little lines of it. I don't know if you can see that, but that stuff should be as thick as grass. Anyway, none of the fields look good around here. They're all suffering. So that means bread prices would probably go up. Whatever. It's got to match everything else. If wheat's used in it, it'll probably go up. So, but this is, I mean, you can't even see the wheat on my screen. I can barely see it. Little green strips. Going, then maybe you can see that a little bit better. Little green strips growing down the field. Say, this stuff should be a nice, thick, shaggy mustache running all the way down the field. So, the farming life. Oh, I can't wait to get a video of when it's dry like this. So we got a thunderstorm coming in, but the wave that comes through, I call it a Nebraska summertime blizzard. It's just crazy, all the dust in the air, and then you got to wait for it to start raining, and then it knocks the dust out of the air. But in 2012, it was really dry here. We used to get all different types of colored dust, like I guess they used to get during the Dust Bowl. And then I didn't live here a few years ago when it was really dry, but, you know, of course, really dry here is parched. Believe me, completely parched somewhere else. But come on, Beauty, just relax. She wants to go. Like Seabiscuit, let's run. Oh, I'm sorry. Take care, Wolf. Who's that? Oh, Sonny, you're here. Anyway, good to see you, Sonny. Yeah. I sure appreciate you giving me the advice on this on my channel. He's a guy who's helped me out, so Sonny's a good guy. Enjoy the sticks. Oh, I will enjoy the sticks. Every chance I get. So, anyway, come on, Beauty. She's got ants in her pants. I don't care. She can walk a little bit. Believe me, the last mile and a half, we take off like racehorses. It's like she's a racehorse. I need to get some video of that somehow, of her running. A side view or something, set up the camera, I'll figure it out. Watch her take off. Like I say, she's not the fastest horse I ever had. The fastest horse I ever had, whoo, he was fast. Best horse, really safe and everything, but he was fast. I mean, when I'd have on Kiowa, my little daughter that didn't even weigh 70 pounds on him, and we'd be coming back to town. I lived in town, and I could have horses there. By the way, the last mile and a half, and we'd take off after we got on the other side of the bridge, and I'd just be holding Red back. Well, he was running behind Kiowa with Kristen on, and then I let him go, and he'd just go by Kiowa almost like he was standing still. And the one thing funny about, horses are only supposed to be able to run top 45 miles an hour. I never had a car pass me in the 60-mile-an-hour zone when I was riding him. But God, was he fast. He was nice. But, that's one thing, they grow old. It's like my retired gelding. Can't ride him no more. I miss that. So, but there's a cornfield there. You can see through the trees. A little bit of dry land corn here. There isn't much. Most of it's pivot because you can't get the proper moisture. I mean, even the moisture here in 2011, the one pivot we had, it was a rainy year. We got 215 bushel an acre on that pivot. In 2012, when it was so dry, with the pivot running all the time, it was still only 110 bushel an acre on that field. So that shows you how much difference the moisture makes and stuff, and with the pivots. But the thing with the pivots is they put so many in that the water levels went down. Some of the creeks have dried up. People used to have wells at 70 feet, and now we got to go down 200 feet into the Ogallala Aquifer to get water. So Anyway, but where I came from at the ranch, that was the deepest part of the Ogallala Aquifer, and water would just squirt out of the ground there. We had artesian wells and stuff, which was pretty cool. So that's one thing about, if stuff goes crazy, water supply, and if it just squirts out of the ground, you don't get much easier than that now, do you? So anyway, oh beauty, settle down. So, but yeah, this is how I relax. This is why. Go back to the old West. I don't care if life is harder. I don't care if you got to do stuff with your hands. I like doing stuff with my hands. I like sweating. I like the feeling I get when I make something out of nothing. Okay? But I'm definitely wish those days were back. I mean, do you realize if human beings didn't have electricity, we couldn't even start World War III? So, but I know a lot of people couldn't live like that. But we ever get the sun to shoot a CME at us, we'll be living like that. But anyway, I've been going on here for almost 20 minutes. You're doing good, beauty. Like, I want to go. Yeah. One thing about my horses, if you can't ride a horse with a little bit of energy, you probably shouldn't get on mine. I keep them that way, though. Always, I don't want to say hot, but I want to keep them so they're eager to go. But that throwing her head shit, that's got to stop. I just don't want to put that other extra leather strap on. So, but anyway, I'm glad everybody was here this evening. I see I have 2 people, like I say. Like and subscribe if you would, please. I got another channel too called Lone Wolf Prepper Lives. I'm trying to get that one up to where I can go live and stuff. But anyway, starting out on YouTube, it's a hard thing to do. Get 100% back in gas. I love all these pop-up ads you get. I don't listen to a single one of them because to get them, you got to give them your information, and they sell that, and they get more money off of your information than the money that you get from them. So that's the way I look at it. Like all these membership clubs. Are you a member? No. Can we have your phone number? Nope. Oh, that's okay. That's why I live out here. I get one thing in the mail. I'm debt free. The only thing I get in the mail is my insurance, my car insurance bill. I don't even know why they send me that. I pay it through email anyway. They always send me an email. I don't know why they send me that, but that's all I get. So my phone I do over my phone. So anyway, cool, huh? So isolate myself from society. There's a little bit of a substation here. But anyhow, I think I'm going to have to get off here. I got about 2.5 more miles to my place, so I got to lather her up a little bit. She's getting a little cool. So, but everybody enjoy your evening. It's been nice bringing you along on a ride with me. So everybody have a great night, and I shall see you later. This is Tom. I'm out.